A bit of tag, chuck a ball about, all make jokes at the ref.
Welcome to Kingsholm Stadium in Gloucester, one of the most iconic grounds in English rugby. And tonight it hosts a fixture of special significance in the rugby calendar, the annual Remembrance match as the UK Armed Forces take on Germany.
Welcome all of you, and first of all from my part, thanks ever so much for making it so far. Time is very short, but it's an exciting week. Certainly from my part, been a long time coming, looking forward to Wednesday night already.
End of 27th, 40 of us will go to Australia for the IBLC. So realistically, we've got this game now, we've got a game in the summer, then we've got this game again in a year's time, and then that's when the journey will start, ready to go to Australia. So there's not a huge amount of time in the UKAF shirt.
UKAF have not beaten an international team since 1999, and I know that you're better than 99's team because I was in it. This is now kind of what it's all about, I think, whether it's the Barbars-esque or whether you get to RDRC and you see it more in a sort of Lions context. We should be picking, and are picking, and want to try and pick the best people in the services to play in a team to go and win that. Servicemen, or women, are different, because you all are. And so we've got to make that as our point of difference. We need to be unpredictable, because they're German, and they're very, very organised, and that's how they do it.
I'll put some subs out as well, boys.
We've got 48 hours until kick-off. It's a lot to do with a brand new team. We really need to maximise this time together in order to create that cohesion, create those bonds and create those partnerships that will ultimately lead us to being a successful team.
We talk about remembrance, we talk about what this game is all about. Whether it's light blue, whether it's dark blue, or whether it's red, it's irrelevant. Don't be somber about this, I'm not being melodramatic, but we have to understand that that's what this game is all about. So when you take in your moment of silence for that remembrance, just think about it, what's been going on before you.
We don't have a lot of time together, so when we are together, we need to make the most of it. We need to understand what this journey is about and where it's going to take us. All the boys suddenly went very quiet because they realised how much emotion can be in this room, but also how close it is, those that did give the ultimate sacrifice.
It's just a little run around, maybe a bit of tag, chuck a ball about, all make jokes at the ref, that kind of thing. It's a normal session.
I'm taking this off now because I'm going to start melting it. Don't give me anything but the camera. Tell you what this. Just trying to shake out. It's not supposed to be a proper session. It's not a proper session, but they can't help it. It's creeping excellence, isn't it? The boys want to do everything right. You don't just muck around. So as soon as you see something, you can't help but say something. So it's just a bit of familiarity. It's rehearsing some of the stuff they've had slides and looking at various plays they've been around.
So all we're doing now, this is just like first time together as a set of backs, just coming up with an agreed sort of names of moves. Just we all play the same moves no matter where you go and what you do. It's just making sure we all understand what each move's called, why we're doing it, based on what we know about the German national team. I can kind of step back, let the game leaders make the calls and work it out amongst themselves. Because on game night, we're not going to be there to do it for them, right? So it's just about them owning their playbook and doing what they do. So I think the challenge is obviously is getting a group of like super talented players together in such a short period of time. It's about getting them to play well together, to gel, to find that cohesion. If we can do that, it'll be a good night for us. If we don't, the Germans come with a very structured and capable sort of a game plan that they could do us some damage. So if we can just gel and get together, we should be good. But that's the challenge.
Yes, we love line-outs. I reckon one of them weighs more than me and you put together.
Yeah.
Okay.
He keeps cocking though.
He keeps cocking, he's like, hey! Yep. Yeah. Or just shout and go now, yeah. Give him the eyebrow. That's terrifying though. Being in the line-out, my heart rate, right now it doesn't seem that high, but flap stations. Right now, I am going through and writing the moves we just spoke about, just so the little details don't get missed. The lads being the lads have left up to me as usual to come up with the names and the moves. So I've got to pretend I know what I'm doing right now. So currently, flapping, trying to remember things and struggling to read my own handwriting. Doing this sort of thing's important because think about how many people there are here, how many conversations we have in a day, how many little meetings there are. I could be in one meeting, JJ's not in another meeting, and all them little details that get passed around don't get shared, and we end up talking about coffee or job roles or rugby or whatever else we end up talking about that I won't speak about on camera. So it's just really important, get it in the book, get that photo in the group, and then everyone's on the same page, same playing standard, and we all know what we're doing. Makes my life easier later when I'm shouting at the big lads running around the pitch.
2-3.
I think at the start of these, it's always a bit of a Year 7 disco. So you have your Navy clique, your RAF clique and your Army clique. After our team meal last night, I think there's definitely a little bit more integration, which is nice. And after our sports hall session, we're definitely more of a team, which is great. So it just takes those first 24 hours to split us up into our team. But we're looking good and we're getting the detail there now. The good thing about this year is we've worked really hard to get the best UKAF team possible. And I mean, there's always competition for shirts no matter what, but the competition this year is really fierce, which is great. And we're back to the ways of saying that actually, like, UK Armed Forces is the pinnacle of military rugby, and I'm hoping that we'll put on a show tomorrow night that shows that.
No, we'll just talk about the day, like what's it like getting rugby and stuff. Like, day in the life type vibe, so yeah, it's all good.
Lovely tomato red already.
My first ever game of rugby, as men's rugby, was a sevens tournament. So I was like 16, 17 years old. Shouldn't have been playing men's rugby. We played the Army, my first ever game, and I just remember thinking, holy shit, is this what men's rugby is like? You had Nalo, Bolladao, Rockadaguni. You hear about these names when you join up, like, and then you're playing against them. How do you defend them? Luckily, they're wearing the same shirt as me for once, so that'd be nice. My plan is definitely, let's get it to Imi and Rocco this weekend.
You play for Belgium?
Yeah, I have. I was born there, and then Rob Jones, the boy, was our Navy rugby manager, and he said, have you ever thought about playing for Belgium? And I was like, no. And then I ended up having a phone call with Mike Ford, flew out a couple of weeks later, played against Portugal, and the Belgium lads, like, the cultural differences is astronomical. Like, I had to get a tattoo within 24 hours. So when I got back after my first cap, went to a tattoo shop and got Diable Noirs, the Black Devils, that's the Belgian team's name. So I got that tattooed in my ribs. Can we not invite Ryan Crowley ever again?
No. Lovely! See those little calls, those little vodkas and wedges, they're so easy off the cuff. That's what's going to get them third phase. They won't live with that. It's good.
Go, go!
Yeah, lovely, lovely. Go. Take the tackle, take the tackle. Oh!
Why Why is it always the Navy?
And then when we're talking about phase play as well, we're getting these pistols and rifles. Okay, come a little bit closer. Okay, so we can connect a bit better and it'll be easier. Take a step back, so deeper, closer, and it'll work a lot better, because then we can use our tips, we can use our shots. It'll be so much easier. At the moment, everything is on top, on the line, a little bit too far away.
It's just trying to layer up some of the processes and the plays we've put together in the last day. The boys are, rehearsing this morning. It's just trying to put it into practice a little bit without trying to do too much on their legs. So yeah, pretty comfortable. The shapes are there, the pattern's there, the intent is there, and we just got to rest up now and then wait for hopefully them to deliver. So that's the easy bit really. We've pretty much done as much as you can do in the short space of time. So it's now a question of just switching off mentally for a little bit. It's just familiarity, that the confidence comes with that, and we know that's never going to be the case in these sorts of camps where we come together for the first time and try and do something a little bit off the cuff. It's a scratch team effectively at the moment, so whilst that brings its challenges, it also brings opportunities for what we can potentially show against Germany. If we don't know where we're going to play, then they don't either. So there's enough talent out there to put it together, I'm sure. We've spoken a couple of times in the week about what makes us unique, and that service life is exactly that. Rugby's great. We all love rugby. Rugby's all been very good to us, domestically and through our service. So, which is great. And we're very lucky and privileged to be able to do that. But from a reflection point of view and a remembrance point of view, it means a bit more than that. We're representing a lot of people, and some people thrive on that pressure and that challenge. And if that's what drives them in you could call it an exhibition game to all intents and purposes. It's not, but it could be, because it's not carrying league points or anything like that. It's just an event. Then that brings a lot more weight and responsibility to it. So they'll own that and take that on, I'm sure.
Oh, nice. I'm not paying for damages. Welcome to our crib. Oh, lovely.
She needs to go.
Splash out on the beds.
Have you two roomed before?
All the time.
Yeah, it's kind of a regular occurrence.
America, which is quite nice. Neither of us snore, surprisingly, so we just get to chill in here.
That's better the evil, as well.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do wash my gloves. I'm just going to do this to mask it. When you smell like a bin, you need absolutely everything to make yourself smell nice. Like I'm running out here. When we're just the two of us, the banter and the inner weirdo can be released.
Yeah, we'd be
If you were a fly on a wall and we didn't know you were there, I think it'd make perfect content. But I don't know. I need to be very
psychotherapy.
Yeah. You think we need counselling or something? I think. We talk about Call of Duty a lot. We sit here laughing at probably the strangest videos you'll see on TikTok. And most people
cheese. Cheese is always on the agenda. A bit of cheese. At the minute, I'm sounds really casual, but it's a Wensleydale and cranberry. Cause
Yorkshire Blue. Get to Tesco and get some of that. On a cracker, just a bit of butter on a cracker. Slab a wedge of that on. Insane. Full of what's it full of? Casein. It's good to have before bed. That's why I'm built the way I am, because I eat cheese before bed.
But no, we do talk about cheese a lot, and cheese has got us in some pretty precarious situations before as well.
Oh yeah, after I'm in Navy, 2023. Yeah. Once the lads had a good amount of beer down them, there was this cheese board just on the side, and everyone's absolutely off their head on beer. And the lads start to use the cheese as projectiles. So I'm there at the bar getting the missus a drink, and just hear this thud on my back, and turn around, look at the floor. There's a wedge of, it was brie, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or Stilton.
Stilton and shoes.
Still in the shoes, everything. So there's the lads unpacking bags or getting to a piece of kit they haven't touched since Army Navy, and just finding a shoe with an ecosystem inside it because of the Stilton that's inside it.
So if we're not eating it, we're throwing it. That's it.
Yeah. We need to go for a rub, don't we?
Yeah. Want to come with us or?
Sure, Jay.
Do you prefer kicking or just running it?
Running most of the time, yeah. Kicking that means I have to chase too as well, so I'm not fast enough for chase, right?
Shot man in.
Jay, man! Sometimes we find ourselves in here, this kind of area, whereby they kind of like kick the ball long, so we can kick it down the field, keep it in one channel, so we can defend only one way. Whereas kicking the ball in the middle opens up two-sided attack, so it's hard to defend. So that's just me personally.
It's how we like relieve pressure and we can turn pressure into play. So we send a high box kick up, we've got these boys under it. Like our boys who are so good, like international players under the ball. That's how we play off it. We rather box kick 20 metres, win it back and we play on top of teams because teams have to work back to get our back on side and we're all just going forward, they're going backwards.
Oh!
Last year they sort of pinned us quite well. We didn't get our pendulum right last year, so with our fullback and our winger, like the communication wasn't quite there and they sort of found a lot of space in the backfield. And we didn't really have a kick chase plan or a kick exit plan.
Yeah.
But this year we should be okay. You get people like Rocco, Imi, who are so good in the air catching balls. I'd hate to be a German tomorrow night.
You can identify the space at the back, so the ability to stay square, kick the ball down the field and just applying pressure that way. So. Yeah.
Everything's pretty jovial at the moment, which is great, love that. But just when we turn up tonight, that switch gets flicked. So when we get to that warm up, we're firing to go. Everyone happy? But from now, just keep it simmering. Keep it simmering.
Come on in. Hey mate.
Oh, it's already on.
Oh, you right?
This is what we do.
Always rolling.
Yeah.
How's it going?
What are we watching?
We actually have no idea.
It's just questions that I don't know the answers to, like most questions.
That's
I don't know, where's the remote?
It's actually the first time we've met this camp, which is weird because I've been involved for a while, so have you.
Yeah.
I always think as well, like we spend 12 months, I was thinking this earlier on, we spend 12 months thinking like what makes us different. And then when you actually sit with someone and like from the army and navy, you realise actually we're very similar.
It's nothing different.
There's not a lot of difference there. It's such a special occasion, isn't it? I think we take for granted sometimes that we get to do stuff like this.
Oh, for sure.
But it is really special. It's a really special thing to do, and to be able to do it as part of your job as well. Yeah, you want to play with a bit of emotion. I think that's natural with the occasion, but ultimately you don't want to let it affect your game too much or change how you play. So we want to try and play how we normally play. You're right. And ultimately we've only had, in terms of training time, 2 hours on the pitch, 3 hours on the pitch.
Yeah.
So there's not a lot we can really learn in terms of structure and how we want to play as a unit. So we need to go out there and just express ourselves and just rely on the fact that we're good rugby players and that we're going to work together as a team and speak to each other.
Everyone's got their own way of like getting ready for a game. Like this morning, we were in bed for ages. Like
I think we both woke up and like, who's going to get out there first?
Can't be bothered. But so it's like real slow time. We get there and then it's like switch on for a little bit, do what we need to do, get our job done, and then back to chilling again for the remaining 6 hours before kick-off sort of thing. Yeah. So
see, I'm more like headphones on, zone out, and try not to speak to people, and just visualise what I want to do in the game. I don't know about yourself.
No, I get like I'm pretty chill. I used to when I like a long time ago. I used to be like when I woke up in the morning, I'll be nervous and I'll be like twitchy, a little bit this, a little bit that. But ever's like going on, I've been sort of like more chilled. And then when I get to the game or like wherever we're playing, I'm then nervous. And then I've got to, then I'm like, I've got to get my boots on, just get out. As soon as I get my boots on and get out, just like run around, I'm sweet sort of thing. But
yeah, I mean, we've not done a lot of rugby this week, but we've done a lot of like those conversations around what we want to do with UKAF rugby and where we want to take it. Like, this is a start, isn't it? We're making it more professional. We're making it more organised. We're making it more like a team rather than these 3 different units that come together once a year. And with that, hopefully brings in the fans as well. If we get the right games, which, you know, Germany, international fixture, we've had Poland in the past, Germany last year.
For remembrance as well, there's no better game, is there? To be fair, is what it is, like, for us and them sort of thing. So, yeah, great occasion. And like you said, like, we want UKAF is going places sort of thing now. So, especially with the IDRC in 27 as well, and that. So, who knows?
Yeah, I wish I was younger. I wish I wasn't 31. I wish I was 25 now, because it looks really exciting. Like the outline, like the 4-year plan, you go, I want to get involved with that. I really want to be there.
Yeah.
Few people in the world will ever get to know the duality of being a rugby player, being able to wear this jersey and actually serving in the British forces. It's rare, but how rare? This is what I want to know. So I started to do some equations, and I know there's a few mathematicians in there. So how rare is it? Well, less than 0.2% of the population serve, and then less than 0.003% of the population play professional rugby. Okay. I know you were close. Guys, that is how rare it is. The rarest of the rare, but earned. Of this moduality, I played here at Gloucester and had a season with Harlequins, and I was fortunate in 2002 to play for England Sevens. In 1999, playing at Gloucester, it was the 2nd of June, and then this is 7 days later. Folded my contract in there with that duality, knowing how important it was. And I obviously readily agreed to go back to my regiment 7 Para. And that's just on the border in Kosovo with a slight altercation with the Russians on 15 minutes notice to go and have a dust up with them. I just want you to get up. Everyone stand up for me, please. And I just want you to give the man next to you a good old hug and tell him how you're going to bring your A game and your physicality to the game tonight. Go on, give him a hug. Give him a hug.
It's that wire, mate. That's all right. Yeah, it's that wire, pal.
Yeah.
This is about enjoyment. This is about putting what you've laid down over your careers now on this pitch together, okay, to get that win. Okay, let's see a performance. I'm bloody excited. I'm bloody excited. Let's get ready. Let's enjoy it. Okay, and go and win that performance. Happy?
Look around myself. Yeah? Pete and I got our caps 10 years ago. Yeah? And this is the hands down the best team that you can ever put on. Right? But it means all if we don't perform tonight. Alright? That means lots both of us put the badge on, right? Show us how much it means to you. Let's go out there, enjoy it. Right? The last thing from me, okay, is remember what the fucking reason is. Remember the fucking reason. Okay? Remember your why. Remember who you're doing this for. Alright? Look at that number for us, yeah? The dark blue lads, all those lads who are out in France. I'm sure everyone's got their own reason why in here, right, okay? But think about all those fucking people who've given their lives, all those people who've given their fucking mental health, right, for us to have the opportunity we have today. Right, if that doesn't get you up for it as a fucking serviceman, I don't know what will. Right? This is it. This is fucking it, right? It's not gonna fucking happen. Let's make it happen. Alright, hands in, boys, let's go. Let's go, let's go.
Can we start high balls now, Joe?
UKAF on 3, 2, 3, UKAF!
Here we go then, referee Ian Kai gets the match underway, and it's Jack Johnson, the UKAF fly half with the kick, in Germany with first possession.
Even from the kickoff, nice short one. UKAF are here to play, which is great.
Vice captain Pete Austin then with his first throw to the line out, and it's a good one taken by the captain Jared Haylor, and UKAF looking well organised. Taken down by Germany under pressure, the referee playing an advantage. And they can roll the dice here, and can they get to that try line? Looking for the early score. It was Jordan Gott almost stretching out to touch that one down.
But here we go with Pete with his hands back on the ball.
Pete Austin again, the hooker, heavily involved. Matt Dawson keeping the ball away from contact. There's numbers out on the left, and UKAF will go in for the opening try. It's Emi Korowale. He scores his 8th try for UKAF. Now with the game only a minute old, I think 2 line-out mauls. They look well organised. You spoke about their set piece last year. This will be difficult to defend.
It will be difficult to defend when they throw to the front and go in.
Oh, here they go over the try line. Referee on the spot. And Germany with their first try. Referee Ian Kai is trying to hurry things up, get the scrum set. Again, lots of options here for UKAF. The scrum on the left, whole back division stretched across to the right.
Again, we can see Korowale hiding just behind the scrum, hoping to get ball in hand and join the line. Off he goes as the ball gets played to Gott in the midfield.
That's exactly what they do, and there's a gap opens up right in front of Korowale. He's right through the middle. Hands off the last defender. What a run by Emi Korowale. His 2nd try of the match, his 9th in UKAF colours, and you picked it, William. And with that, now draws level with Ben Chambers, we mentioned on the bench, started the night with 9 tries.
We need to slow that ball down. If that means laying on the ball for an extra second or 2, yeah? Big shot, first shot, slow the ball down. That's what we're doing now. Okay, work rate, ready? Ready? Get the work rate up. Get off the line and start banging people, please. The outside backs are around making us look stupid. On the short side, we're looking at the ruck. And they'll get up in space and scanning. Leaving props on the outside. Will's running around like a dick. Stop looking at the ruck, hit the ruck, or get spacings. Line break around 4 or 5 channels. Why? Because we're not talking. It's not good enough. Okay? Get off the line, start banging people. On the flip side, when we've got the ball, we cause all kinds, aren't we? Until what? We're inaccurate and trying to throw away, trying to get too hard. Calm the down. Look after the pill, get some open space, and we have running rings. Keep the ball a bit longer, we have goal. Okay? Keep the ball a bit longer, we have goal. We should not be one score away from that. Okay? Have that composure, boys. Back yourself. Dangerous out there. The kicking game is great. The chase is good. You've had the speed to set. You've been told what to do. Get off the line. Let's bring the energy, please, now. Indeed. Let's take this and put it away. The opportunity's right there. The opportunity's right there.
First step. UKAF on 3.
2, 3, UKAF!
Let's go. Big first 10. Big first 10. There we go. We score next.
Conversion missed by Germany, so half-time 14 points to 5. And the sides are back out. And let's hope that the second half is as entertaining as the first. His first cap against the All Blacks, which I think ended with a narrow All Blacks victory.
Here's a knock-on advantage.
Oh, lovely play, tapped on by Ryan Crowley, and away they go, and through that man again, Emi Korowale looking for his hat-trick.
Yeah.
Here they go again, nice offload, back inside to Craig Duncan. And Rigglesford couldn't dig that ball out of there, and a penalty goes the way of Germany.
Yeah, first meaningful entry here in the second half. Germany will absolutely have that half-time talk my hypothesis about them being clinical and coming away with points. They'll have that in the back of their mind, hoping to trouble the UKAF try line here.
Replacement hooker, Darren Ferrer, with the throw to the front of the line out. And again, we've seen how organised Germany are here. UKAF trying to move that towards the sideline, so played away by Oliver Payne. Clattering into contact, 2 or so metres short. Now the forwards go to work with John Ireland. Pick and go through the middle of the breakdown, and they're over that try line. The back row heavily involved.
Ball's there.
Sean Ingles in there, John Ireland
Now he's gone as quick as he can.
waiting just to the left of the breakdown.
Funny advantage, no arms for.
Again, the referee playing an advantage, no arms in the tackle, so once more Germany can roll the dice if they want. They keep things tight for now. The ball just a metre or so short, the referee says short again. The German forwards, well this time it goes out to the backs, and almost there is Wolf. Over it they go. They have scored the try. Eventually the dam breaks, and it was Leo Wolf.
To pull 4 off. Ian Kai has stopped the time. I think he's going to talk to skippers.
Offside earlier as well, and we had a not rolling just up there, right? Discipline. Yeah, offside at the break.
Not rolling, off their feet, all around the ruck. And I'm sure Ian Kai won't be shy of applying some discipline if he needs to. So UKAF are going to have to be careful.
Sean Ingle, it looked like he would take the tap again. They've just shifted to the left, and the ball comes their way now. It's Robert Lehman with the carry, and again they go through the middle of the breakdown, and this time it's Oliver Stein, the second row. Almost identical try to Sean Ingle. Chance for UKAF to strike from the line out.
He won't mind me saying that he would have wanted a bit more on that, but he decided to stay straight rather than banana boot it into that corner. But here we go, Rhys Williams to throw in. Jared Hayler collects really well in the middle of that line out.
And the ball now in the hands of the replacement hooker, Rhys Williams.
Advantage.
Replacement scrum half, Sam Boxall calling the shots. And the referee playing an advantage here.
28 to ground.
It was the try scorer, Oliver Stein.
Went to ground. Stop them all.
Now this time, I'm sure they will get the ball in the corner.
On the 5.
Use the 5 then, guys.
Yeah, much better that time. Slightly better angle for Jack Johnson on his right foot.
28.
Ian Farrell's flag goes up 5.5 metres out. Rhys Williams goes to collect the ball, and again we can see what looks like a 6+1 line out with Matt Dawson in that position, adding weight to this inevitable driving maul. There we go.
So the first part of the equation done. One at the line out, it's back in the hands of Rhys Williams, powering towards the try line. Well, the referee, no hesitation in going under the post. It was taken down illegally by Germany. Penalty try awarded. And Justin Renck, the captain, shown a yellow card.
I think that they're outside centre perhaps. 13, yeah, the Titan, Rotherham Titan, as well as substituting their number 8, John Ireland.
And Germany with possession from the line out, and through goes the captain, Justin Renck. UKAF piling bodies into the maul, and as it crabbed sideways across the field, Justin Renck sensing there was space. A huge fight at the breakdown throughout this second half. Germany winning several penalties there as away goes Ryan Crowley, who's looked dangerous in that outside break in the 13 channel all evening. Kieran Forbes hit hard in the tackle. UKAF was just trying to force it there. Early tackle. Craig Duncan. He's way away from the mark. I could hear his frustration, I think, over the ref mic there.
See this one out, and unfortunately, you know, he's not on the finish on the field to finish. But I'll stop talking now and respect the kicker as Jack Johnson strikes it.
Yes.
Well, Jack Johnson with the penalty attempt, and I think that's a sensible decision by UKAF. There might be people wondering why on earth they kicked the penalty when they were running out of time, but that gets them within 5 points, so a converted try would still win this. They will get possession from the German kick, so they will have one last opportunity to win this game.
Yeah.
So they're going to score. They'll have to do it from 50 metres out as Cody Veretti charges into contact in behind Gerard Haylor. Ryan Crowley again showing off that dancing footwork. As in comes Felix Lammers to try and rescue that ball for Germany. And UKAF will have to be squeaky clean at the breakdown. They've given away several penalties. Germany have been very good over ball. And UKAF not making much ground here. Repelled by solid German defence. Now they found space just on the edge of the defence there. Craig Duncan couldn't get the ball away, but he's managed to stay on his feet, the fullback. Now UKAF get themselves some go forward. Slow ball though. Germany just right on the edge of the offside line there, but again in at the breakdown, hands on the ball, and that might well be that.
Yeah, I think UKAF there just got a little bit predictable on this near side. Lots of left, right, and then once they do get to that opposite edge, they just can't exploit the space. But you can hear the full-time whistle there. Congratulations to Germany, who eke out a 29-24 win.
One training session and 72 hours together. Not me to play against a Tier 2 international team. That was impressive, and we rightfully showed it. So should be disappointed. Let's bring it back to what today is about, and we've put this badge on and we've represented it well. Okay, so we remember everyone who's giving their lives for our country, and although it's not the result that we want, okay, we can still celebrate the little things. It's not easy to get this cap anymore. It's not. Right, and the start of this UKAF team is now. Right, okay, and we're looking forward to next year to IDRC. And if this is our baseline, lads, it's fucking good. Right, okay. So yeah, be frustrated. Right, but we've got so much more to come. Right.
Yeah. 2, 1, this way.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
A little bit bittersweet. Really delighted and proud of how the boys dug in that second half. A little bit frustrating. We kind of lost our way a little bit in that third quarter. Straight after half time, penalty count rose a bit. We couldn't quite get in the game and keep the ball, and the Germans did a very good job at carrying and set up that lead, which we ended up chasing and just running out of time for. I can't fault the boys' effort at all. That's one proper training session, really. So it's impressive.
This is the start of the journey that we've talked about leading up to IDRC 27. A couple more games to go, a couple more camps to go up before 27, but it's a good baseline. It's a well-gelled, organised international Tier 2 international team, and yeah, the boys fronted up and could have, maybe should have won it. So yeah, bodes well going forward.
Everyone always thinks that the Army and the Navy have got the worst rivalry, and it's not true. Everyone mingles in, everyone spends time together off fields. Even the RAF get involved sometimes. But yeah, it's a good bunch of boys. Some really good lads on the field. Off the field, you've got some good boys, a lot of characters. So I think more time together is only going to be beneficial. So yeah, watch your space.